Bonjour, my name is Lily and my channel is a place where I share all of my healthy, vegan, mostly whole food plant-based recipes with all of you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a little vlog of my time in Paris. So my husband and I traveled to Paris last week for a few days and I just wanted to share with you all the delicious vegan food we had there because there was so much. Like, I did not have anything bad. So typically I eat mostly whole food plant-based, but when I'm traveling I just stick to vegan or plant-based because the time that I travel is minute compared to most of the time when I'm at home eating mostly whole food plant-based. So I just like to let myself indulge a little bit when I'm traveling, and then that way whenever I come back home I can jump right back on the whole food plant-based train, so to speak. So stay tuned. I'm going to share with you all the delicious vegan food that I found in Paris. So to start off our time in Paris, the first place we went was Cloud Cakes, which is a really cute little cafe and bakery, and we got the lunch special, which was a grilled cheese with a pumpkin carrot soup. It was super delicious, and the grilled cheese came with like some sauteed mushrooms, like a variety of mushrooms on it, along with some vegan cheese, and it was on this really hearty, crusty bread. The soup was so creamy and really, really delicious. And we also got a dessert when we were there because they have so many good desserts here. So Jake got a mini pumpkin pie and I got a mini pumpkin cupcake, and we just really enjoyed this lunch. Once we left there, we headed to our Airbnb, which was conveniently right down the street. And we got so lucky because this street right here had like 3 places with vegan options. So we picked a really good location for our Airbnb. So I think depending on where you stay in Paris, that like makes or breaks your visit, because I have heard good and bad things about Paris, but we really enjoyed the location we stayed in, and our Airbnb was really nice and accommodating, and the owner of the Airbnb was super nice. It had this really cute little balcony that overlooked the whole Airbnb, so we really enjoyed that, and also the big open windows. That night for dinner, we went to Aujourd'hui Demain, and it was a fantastic vegan restaurant and also had a little shopping area, some groceries, some clothes. But Jake got the sweet Chicky quesadilla, which was really delicious. As you can see, had some really great sauce on top. I got the Blanquette, which was a French stew made from tofu knots and some really delicious slow roasted mixed carrots, button mushrooms, and spring onions, and then it was served over some nice black Venice rice. And for dessert, we grabbed some little bars of chocolate because this place had all the vegan chocolate I could ever dream of, and they were really delicious. After dinner that night, we went to watch an opera, which was a really amazing experience and just made me feel like I was actually in Paris. The next morning, we went to Wild in the Moon, which was another little vegan cafe, and they had a lot of good looking desserts. But to start off with, I got the tomato mozzarella muffin, and it was really delicious. It had this really ooey gooey mozzarella in the inside, and it was so yummy. We also got some acai bowls. I got just a straight up acai bowl, and Jake got like a peanut butter chocolate version, but they had their own homemade granola. I got the pink granola, Jake got the regular granola, and it was just loaded with delicious fruits. And we also got coffee to go with that. I got a decaf latte and Jake got a regular latte, but we really enjoyed this, and it was just a nice refreshing way to start our morning because we had a big day of walking and sightseeing ahead of us. And we also grabbed one of their freshly pressed juices in the fridge right here, and I think we got the carrot orange, and it was really good as well. After breakfast, we went to the Louvre Museum and explored around that area. For lunch that day, we headed to Charli's Crew, and this was actually right down the street from Cloud Cakes, but Jake got the Tofu Scramble and Cheezy Potatoes, and I got some breakfast toast that looked so decadent, and Cheesy Potatoes as well. Jake really enjoyed his lunch. It was so yummy, and he always loves a good Tofu Scramble. And my breakfast toast had like a vegan Nutella on it. It was so good. But we headed down the street and got some desserts from Cloud Cakes because they had so many good ones. I got a cardamom cake and Jake had a raspberry cheesecake. After lunch, we walked around near Notre Dame and the Latin Quarter, which was really, really beautiful. For dinner this evening, I made us reservations at Riz Riz, which is a really cute and quaint little restaurant. And it was really quiet because we were the first ones to get there for the evening because they didn't open up until 7 p.m. But for dinner, we ended up getting their tasting menu, so we had a variety of things to try. It was all of their main entree, so it was like a sweet potato waffle, dragon's curry, Black Panther, which is like a Buddha bowl. They had a spinach dal, their mango masala, and then there was some beet hummus with the rice cakes, and that sweet potato waffle was really good, let me tell you. But also was the lentil dal. That was probably our two favorite things, but it was all really tasty and super flavorful. And then for dessert, Jake got a banana bread with chopped hazelnuts. It was supposed to have a caramel drizzle, but I guess they ran out or forgot. And I actually got a really luxurious chocolate mousse, and it had peanut brittle on top. And this was so delicious. It blew my mind. I ate it all, of course. The next morning, we went to Land and Monkeys, and the city has multiple locations of these, I think about 3 or 4, but the one we went to was on the smaller side, but it was still really cute and had tons of delicious pastries and stuff. So I got an apple croissant, Jake got an apple croissant, we both got coffee, I got an Americano, and then I got this delicious ham quiche, of course vegan ham. But it just looked so tasty, I had to get it. And it was really savory, such a perfect quiche in my opinion. And then the croissant was also really good, but I think I had my eye on a chocolate croissant, and for some reason I just didn't get it. I got the apple one just like Jake, but I wish I would have got a chocolate croissant because those used to be my favorite. So it was still really good, and it tasted really yummy with the coffee. They also had a ton of sandwiches, and they looked really yummy. If I was there for lunch, I would have grabbed one of those for sure. And then we ended up getting 2 free cookies because Jake helped the ladies working carry in some supplies that had arrived. So they gave us a free monkey cookie, and then I got the chocolate cookie to the right, and they were really yummy. Later, we went to Breathe, a vegan sushi bar, for lunch, and it was actually on the same street as Cloud Cakes as well. But both of the sushi rolls were so good. I got a sesame roll, we got some crispy seitan, and then Jake got a crispy sashimi roll, and that one was his favorite. I think it was deep fried though, but it was really yummy. For dinner, we went to Copper Branch before visiting the Eiffel Tower. This was just on the way there, and I didn't really realize it was like a fast food place because online it didn't really give me fast food vibes. But we ended up eating there anyway, which was fine because we hadn't really had any fast food since we were in Paris. And Jake got a crispy chicken sandwich, and I got a smash burger. And honestly, I hadn't had a vegan burger in quite some time, and this was really delicious. Like, it was like 2 really thinly smashed and grilled vegan patties, and it really just hit the spot. We were just having a chill night on the way to see the Eiffel Tower, and this tasted really good. So overall, the restaurant was like really clean and fresh vibes and just seemed sustainable in their practices. And it was a really neat place, and they had lots of autumn specials, which I really liked. This morning we went back to Cloud Cakes for another time, and Jake got some delicious looking caramel pancakes, and I got some delicious chocolate breakfast toast with bananas and shaved chocolate. It was so decadent. Felt like dessert, definitely. And we actually picked up a couple sandwiches to eat on the train because after this we were heading over to Bayeux to explore the countryside in Normandy. And so we picked up 2 sandwiches from Cloud Cakes. They had to-go sandwiches, and Jake got a hummus sandwich pictured on the left, and I got a ham and butter, of course vegan ham, sandwich on the right. They were both so yummy. So Bayeux was out in the country, so there weren't many vegan options, so basically we ate pizza every night with no cheese on it, which was actually super tasty, but I didn't want to bore you to death, so I just have it pictured this one time because that's literally what I ate every night. While we were in Bayeux, we actually took the opportunity to do day bus tours to the D-Day beaches, so we went to Utah and Omaha Beach, which is really personal to me because my great-grandfather served in World War II and landed on Utah Beach. We also visited the castle of Mont Saint-Michel, which was just really amazing to see. I definitely recommend you go there. And then somehow we ended up at Cloud Cakes again because we had to go back to Paris to catch our flight on our last day. But we ended up back here because it's just so amazing. I definitely recommend you go to Cloud Cakes while you're in Paris. So this day we got pancakes. Jake got the caramel pancakes again, but I got chocolate pancakes. And then we got some avocado toast and some coffee to share. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this type of video, and I hope that if you are planning a trip to Paris that this gives you some food ideas and definitely gave you some good vegan restaurants to check out. And don't forget to comment down below. Let me know your name, where you're from, in case you're new here. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you watching so much today, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!